All right, we are underway on the side of KSC. You got Radar Yu Yang, Ragnar, Daring Gearing, Nevsky, Moskva, Napoli, Prussian, the first time we're seeing that today, and St. Vincent.
Yeah, this is the first time seeing a Preußen. First time seeing a Yu Yang, by the way. That's a Radar Yu Yang.
Love it.
Yeah, lots of diversity here. It's one thing I think that's kind of a hallmark of NA teams. You don't quite know what you're gonna get.
Tell me. Sorry.
And as GP mentioned, that voice in that intro video sounded very familiar. Yes, that was yours truly voicing that one. Big thanks to Wargaming for reaching out to a bunch of us and saying, "Hey, will you record this?" And big thanks to my wife for listening to me say that for over an hour and a half, and then having to redo it later when they changed the map layout. Anyways, moving right along.
I didn't even think about that.
BONKZ is bringing a Vermont, a St. Vincent, a Napoli, and a Salem. They've got two Shimikazes. Let's see. Obi-Wan is using the unique upgrade. So is the Harugumo. We've got a Moskva with unique upgrade. We've got a Goliath. And Dr. Citadel is a name I haven't seen in quite some time, running a more standard kind of build Shimikaze. Now, one thing before we get into too much about the battle, I mean, people are taking positions. Some people in chat have been asking, what the heck happened around BONKZ? BONKZ was brought into the tournament because 07, who came in third, said that they will not be making an appearance at the international finals this weekend. So the NA refs had to replace 07, and they had a formula they used. I have no idea how the hell that formula works, but that formula came back, BONKZ with a Z. So that's why you see BONKZ here. Yeah,
and here we go. Early home quick cap going to BONKZ fast. The Yu Yang did decide to go into the middle to of Aussie Fox to radar out any type of cheekiness. And we saw this from KSC last time.
Yep.
They brought both battleships to the west.
Yep.
It's so much pressure on the Gearing Napoli Nevsky. And if you look at where the bulk of what?
Look at the torps on Aussie.
I
no,
see
he's
him.
Okay. He's backing up. I thought he was going forward.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. Good torps. Like they're still more threatening.
Yep.
But
it's almost like they watched KSC play and knew what they're gonna do. Huh.
And that. I mean, I guess it's tough to be like, let's come up with a completely new strategy. And last time I think they had a Kremlin in here,
which was banned
instead of depression.
So then they put the Preußen in instead, which is bigger.
But look at this Gumo in the precise location. He is spotted out, but not much can shoot him besides the Preußen. I can't say it the way you say it, which is probably the correct way. And they're just gonna farm him now, and he's stuck there. The bulk of BONKZ's team does appear to be focused on CD, and there's two options on this map. You can win CD, consolidate, and the caps are much closer, and they're easy to defend. Once you own them and own the East, you have a really, really bunkered-in location. AB gives you more options, it gives you a flank, but it takes more time. And look at this Vermont of BONKZ already down to 49k. He's down to half health. Heal popped. He had to have eaten some torpedoes here because there's no other way he's taking that amount of damage. So Prussian and Vermont are at about half health. Salem is just getting crushed by this Napoli. Absolutely crushed.
He actually could have taken that damage from focus fire, especially from the battleship. What was that? The St. Vincent looked like he had a good broadside shot on the Vermont. So
I think the Salem's about to die. Super heal in 30 seconds. Napoli smokes up. Salem does go unspotted. Early advantage, at least points-wise, going to the quick cap of BONKZ, but that Salem's got to do something. And the Gumo Shima have not been able to cap D. But they're just farming this Prussian, so you can't really fault them. Daring torps on this Shima of Obi-Wan Cannoli. He'll be fine. And this Prussian in trouble. Yes, he is. And that's Ragnar St. Vincent. Torps are going to threaten, but they're going to fall just a little ahead of him. And we're seeing what I can only call some semblance of what '07 did with the Goliath as well.
You know, it's funny because I was thinking that exact same thing when I saw that lineup, and I'm thinking, okay, that's what Dolphin Princess did, you know, in those battles. So, very interesting to see that setup because it didn't work for '07
at all. And the Salem is getting a little bit of revenge on this Napoli, who is going to have to dodge torps. They are spotted out by the gearing. He is going to be able to get away from them. Nevsky and Napoli in the smoke. And all ships are up right now. Salem Superheel should be ready, and it is popped. So he's going to reprint that ship. And it's just all about this pressure. They knew he was going to be here, and the St. Vincent is of Pikachu is heading down here. And you got to wonder about about having the Goliath as the kite ship.
That's okay.
But he's sitting there. He's lighting this Prussian on fire. Like, the Prussian has moved to a place where the Gumo can't get him anymore. And now it's Vermont Goliath opening up on him. And there's really nothing besides the St. Vincent that could shoot at him. The Ragnar of Raiden is out wide. And they're edging their way into B. Every ship is up right now, but the Prussian is the one worse for wear.
Well, let's go back to that comment I made in a previous game about trades. If you look at the left side, you see one ship very low, everybody else pretty healthy. Look on the right side, you see a bit more of a diversity in health, shall we say. And what that means is that essentially BONKZ is doing a better job of spreading out the damage to their players as opposed to KSC. That being said, Sexy Colonel Sanders does put a heal up, and he's backed off. He is no longer spotted, so he's actually managed to save his ship for now.
Yeah, they had the opportunity, and you can say, oh, he shot. He is spotted again. They had the opportunity to burn him down, and I think that time has come and gone. You're seeing both Shimas now shifting over to B, and KSC's Ragnar is going to pop into there. That means the Shimakaze spots him. Radar up. This Shima, they've got Yu Yang radar that will be ready shortly, and Ragnar, and this is a running Shima. He's down to 8K. Couple choice shots, but nothing crazy. And now Goliath's going to be able to get in on it, but they've shifted over to try and deal with B. Big problem here. BONKZ has not been able to secure D despite not much really contesting it. You got the Moskva radaring it out. Gumo is going to back up and start capping it.
Oh,
and the Salem managed to stay alive.
Tester's getting farmed by Hitake's daring. Well, I think the problem was that the Gumo, they saw the poison. They saw the poison.
Look at these torps.
And they it's okay. And they just kept shooting the poison.
He's not moving. Move. Oh, Aussie flops. Aussie floops.
He's fine.
He does see him. Yeah, he's okay. And that's like they were going for that St. Vincent, and the Yu Yang almost, but see cross torps from this other shim, and now St. Vincent turned to get away from the first set, and he's about to eat 3, 2.
It's a very good cross torp.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
As
testers low, is that what you're about to point out?
Yep, as both Shimakazes are choosing Pikachu with their torpedoes.
Yeah. Well, and this push appears to have stalled. They're not getting. They've Pikachu at this point in time. Moskva is going to be spotted out. They are going to shoot at him. But you bring this group over here to flank. Oh, St. Vincent Pikachu, just getting it. Well, he's going to die here.
His DC, if he gets lit on fire soon.
And these torps that were meant for him are now going to threaten the Ragnar, who will be able to dodge them, which not the easiest ship in the world to dodge torps, but he is fine. And the Moskva, Salem just ate it. He's down to 9K.
Sage, I see 900. That.
And he pops that super heal. The Moskva did manage to get a heal in here, and despite the fact he was down to like 900, Sexy Colonel Sanders wasn't able to seal the deal. But again, it's 3 caps to 1. There goes the St. Vincent of Pikachu. No shocker there.
Yep.
And now, are we about to see push counter push? KSC in a weird situation. Normally, they're the ones absorbing the charge. BONKZ absorbing
the
bulk of the charge here. Yeah.
It's very strange. So the thing is, I think the bigger issue is that KSC kited away from D expecting BONKZ to push a D, and BONKZ just sat instead. So KSC's kind of like, well, wait, what are you guys doing? Why aren't you playing with us the way we want you to play with us?
It should be a dead Masiva.
Oh yeah.
Yu Yang takes a big hit in the process, though. 600, there he goes down to the Nevsky. So 1-1, battleship for cruiser. Unfortunately for KSC, that means it's just the Prussian left in the battleship department who does take cross shots at the St. Vincent, taking moderate damage on him. Not bad. But it's a cap problem. Shima is going to be able to come back into B, and now all the work they did on the 2-3 line has been wasted. And you've got Yu Yang Ragnar and Vermont taking the deep water torp from the Yu Yang. Gonna have to pop that DCP and heal.
I think the bigger issue is that KSC is just unable to use that Preußen as they wanted to. He's basically just been there as a bullet sponge, and that's it. And, you know, Kremlin does a much better job of being a bullet sponge.
There you go. Shimakaze is spotted out. Yu Yang and Daring are shooting him. Dr. Citadel probably going to die here. Doesn't have a smoke for 11 seconds, and that's not enough time. He does go down. Masva takes him down. And so what happened last time when they had their BB here is the Shimakaze ended up kind of coming over to about the 3 line and just constantly kept throwing torps down at him. And they've moved 3 DDs over here to at least screen.
So, something worth noting. I think Hatake Hiyoshi might be going down here. He got stuck on fire. Yeah, his DCP is unavailable. The Goliath just kept hammering him, even though he wasn't spotted. Killstar, nice job there. Even though somebody doesn't show up, doesn't mean you take your eye off of the target. You keep shooting. You keep hoping for hits, and that's exactly what happened. So, good job there.
I'm thinking Vermont's gonna go here, so that's gonna mean 1 battleship on one. He's got no more heals left. He's on fire. His DCP is up in 3 seconds, but it's not enough time. He's dead.
That's right.
So it's St. Vincent who has 2 heals left. So big HP advantage, although it's not showing right now on the side of BONKZ. But again, it's 2 caps to 2 caps. It's 712 to 452. And if you're looking in the DD department, it's a 3-2 advantage with a full health gearing and a full health Nevsky on the side of KSC.
So I gotta say, I'm surprised to see so many ships on KSC side with full health. At this point, you would expect to see more ships, especially the cruisers, beat up. Coop is still sitting there at full health.
Well, and he's got broadside on the St. Vincent, so he's firing HE though. He's taking out his engine. No, 2 fires. I'm surprised he's not firing AP in this situation. Is a very straight line broadside St. Vincent.
Well, the other question,
now you should be switching over.
The other question is, why is Sage still alive?
I don't know the answer to that.
I mean, you could see.
And look at this, St. Vincent on the Napoli. This could be huge.
It's just HE.
Yeah, just HE.
You could see that. You could see Quicksilver obviously getting frustrated that Sage isn't dead yet, and saying, "To hell with this! I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot." Okay, now he's just made his Inky, and Chukwama was also extremely low for a while. The other Napoli.
And look at Goliath. Goliath's got brought on Masiva. This could be dead Masiva.
Let's take a look. Sexy Colonel Sanders is stuck bow in.
With Torp's coming, he knows they're coming. He's got a... Oh, they're short.
They're short.
They're short.
He's
but
still okay.
We've got a counter push coming from BONKZ here. It's 808 to 540.
Oh,
5
nice
minutes
torpedo.
left in the
There it
battle.
is. Cowboy doing what Cowboy does best. Getting those torpedo hits in.
That's huge. That's huge.
Look at this. Cowboy now shooting at
And
Sage.
now Goliath is getting citadel by the Ragnar.
Sage is going to go down momentarily.
I mean, despite what happened early on, he's gotten his money's worth out of that Salem. Every heal. He was at 900 HP at one point in time.
He was. Look at the Haragumo. Marissa just going to town. Coop just got slapped by the St. Vincent.
And if I'm the Shimakaze, I'm not liking the fact that I now have a radar Yu Yang and a... Well, Ragnar's out of radars. I don't know if he knows that yet, but he's about to push into both of them, and you're about to see this Yu Yang pop that radar, and this is going to be an 18K dead ship.
Take a look at Charlie for a sec.
Okay, I'm here.
We've got Sexy Koina Sanders backing off. He knows that Kermit Seppuku's St. Vincent is coming for him.
Napoli's got shots, but he's gonna be past the island. And Nevsky Torps. Oh, yes. Good hits on the St. Vincent. He's got one more heal at Mazva.
Too much showing from the Mazva. I don't know why he turned like that.
Well, and the Goliath is turned into sea, leaving the poor Shima all by his lonesome against Radar Yu Yang, Radar Ragnar.
But do they know this?
Yeah. HP advantage, not really big. Cap advantage is going to go over to BONKZ.
Yeah, but KSC's got the points.
Doesn't matter. They've got the points. That's right. And Napoli Gearing are going to be able to waltz into D. Even if that wasn't the case.
Only 3 minutes remaining in this game, folks. Shimakaze Obi-Wan cannot afford it. I mean, nobody on BONKZ can afford to die. At the same time, they need to find a way to stop KSC's point gain, which means they have to go to A. Look at A. Look at the Yu Yang and Ragnar. They're both just sitting there, tag team, just high-fiving each other. We got this. We got this. What are they? You know, they know that the Shimakaze has to come to them in order for them to win. So KSC's just sitting there. Meanwhile, like you said, Cowboy is fixing to just walk into decap with Quicksilver in tow. Cowboy has one smoke available, so he will do the soccer mom thing most likely and just drag Quicksilver into decap.
The enemy is about to win.
The soccer mom thing? I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah, so I call Cowboy the soccer mom of the team because what he does is he goes around and he smokes cruisers and he just drops them off to the game, right? And then when the game's over, he goes and picks up the cruiser and drops it off to the next game and with another smoke.
Not just that, he brings orange slices in the form of torpedo. His torpedoes have been quite good.
See? And he's very proud of being called a soccer mom, let me tell you.
Yeah, and we're seeing St. Vincent Goliath making an attempt to protect D, and that means it's Shima and Gumo against Yu Yang Ragnar. Something has to happen soon. Well, and the Yu Yang is in perfect position here.
And that's the thing. And if you can see, if you look at it, there's one final push being formed here with the Harugumo and Obi-Wan together. They know that the Yu Yang and Ragnar might have radar, but they also know it doesn't have smoke. Speaking of which, Cowboy lays the smoke, but unfortunately, Killstar's Goliath gets detected before Quicksilver is able to get into that smoke. So that's a bit of a failed smoke screen there, and that opens the door for Quicksilver to go down.
Yeah, and it looks like the St. Vincent with no more heals, no more speed boost is gonna try and wrap around this island to help. But it's happening. It's happening.
Look at A.
Yu Yang, no way. No way.
Yep. Obi-Wan.
Gumo in. Shima throws torps, 7K. He's got a smoke after this as well. So
that's right.
If they don't, I don't know if they know this, but the Yu Yang's the one with all the radars.
Yeah,
if they take him out, no, don't switch to the Ragnar. Oh, Yu Yang's dark. Yu Yang's dark. Okay.
Yu Yang is dark.
Shima smokes, so he's going to be able to... Oh, wow. Ragnar pops his last heal. This 20... Oh, P.S. Never mind. There's only 20 seconds left.
Yeah.
Oh, if they had a little more time. If they had just a little more time. 12 seconds. Gearing getting in on the action. St. Vincent getting in on the action.
Quicksilver goes down.
It's not enough, though. They got to kill that DP. Torps on the Ragnar? No. Wow. Wow. Great game.
And the game announcer. The enemy is about to win.
Thank you, game announcer.
Thank you, game announcer.
Oh, man. Oh, no, good game. Like,